didn't come here for a whisper. I wanna hear you scream!
Hello and welcome to the unboxing of the action figures Jack and Core from the Lightseekers physical beta. I'm HumanGammaBomb. First of all, I'm going to go over some of the things I have on the screen already. Up here at the top is groupoflegends.com. It's just a gaming forum that you can go to. Feel free to talk about any game that you want. We've got sections for just about everything we could think of. At the bottom here we have Lightseekers.com. You can go there to sign up for the digital beta. Here's where I'm going to have images of the cards flip through in the order that they were packaged. Later on in the video, we'll blow the cards up, show you what they do, talk about them a little bit. Here, I'll just have random pictures from the Lightseekers video game. With all that being said, let's get on with this video. Alright, so let's get right into it. First of all, I'm going to apologize for the tardiness on this video. I've been half lazy, half being a dad, you know. Things like that, but I've already opened everything. I've already went through it. I've already scanned everything. I've already looked and played and charged. But this is how it came to me. It came like you've seen in other videos where it's two boxes taped together, but I've already dealt with that. I'm going to take this one and put it to the side for a second. We're going to start by opening this one. Like I said, the reason I'm doing this, I know there's a few other unboxing videos already out there, but maybe my friends didn't see other people's unboxing videos or whatever. I just want people to get to feel how we felt when we seen it. Hopefully we can get without the glare. I'm also probably going to put a picture of it, but we'll see what that does. But this Play Fusion limited edition Lightseekers beta figure number 576 of 1000. Like I said, I'll put a better picture. I got a lot of lights going on. So you open it up. This came in the package, not in the box, but it looks better when I do it this way. I'm going to go ahead and dig in and pull out the stuff here. The cards I have actually taken a sleeve and made it where I can show you the cards without giving away all my scan stuff. But other people have shown all this stuff. Like I said, I'll probably make a scan of it and put it up there so you can see a little better. My lights are a little bit bleedy, but just basic instructions on how to do everything. Everything clicks into place, and you don't want to break anything by breaking the connection, the thing that holds everything together, I guess. But it's a little note telling you everything that comes, how to download everything once you get everything in your email and whatnot. Then we have these cards. Now, this is not going to do it justice. My pictures aren't going to do it justice. These cards are gorgeous. They are amazing. Let's see if I can get the light to reflect off the back of them a certain way. There we go. You see all those little cracks? Those are textured. You can feel every one of those tiny little cracks, which I think is pretty freaking cool. I haven't seen a back that looks as good as this back. Oh. And here you can see the foil on it. But this is a scan and share just for any kind of, it's a random prize, I guess. Alright, so we're going to talk about the cards. I'm going to show them up on the screen as we talk about it. The first one is this tribute card, which gives you a random, from what I understand, just gives you some kind of random in-game. Next we have the Flynamo. It's a defend ability. One healing if you have less than 20 health. Gain one additional action without any stat restrictions. And of course you get the card for that because Tyrex's flight pack there gives you a card for it. Like I said, I just love these cards. They're so amazing. We got Shatter Blast, 8 damage. Increase this by 6 if you are below 15 health. And as I've seen that
this deck, there's ways you can build it where staying low on health actually helps you out a lot, which is pretty cool. We have the hero here, Jack's ability, remove one of your buffs to deal 3 damage to another hero. This cannot be increased by effects. I'm taking it that means that if I have an effect with another card, I can't use it to increase this buff. But they've got a lot of things placed. It's from what I've seen, I haven't seen a whole lot, but every time I've seen them play it. But from what I've seen, it's an amazing card game. I'm not a big card gamer, but this is one that I am going to be playing a lot. So here we have Minefield. When you get attacked, the attacker takes whatever damage is on these corners, and you take 1 damage. So it's one of the turn cards, which is a cool mechanic that I haven't seen in card games before. So that's pretty sweet. Here we have Smart Bomb. Again, the corners do damage to your target. Whatever, we have an X here, an X here, and then 16 here. So as it turns, of course, those would be applying the damage. We have the Nitro Hammer for Tyrex. This thing is badass looking on the action figures, but you'll see that in a second. The attack ability, 3 damage. You take 1 damage, pretty straightforward. And then we have the last card that was in the pack, the Cogwheel Cleaver. Ability attack, 2 damage, increase this by 1 if you are holding less than 3 cards. So another situational thing, but situational things are amazing in the correct situations. So I like anything that builds on stuff like that. So we're going to go back to the video now, where we already have the Tyrex opened. See if I can work it where there's not a whole lot of glare before I take the plastic off. Nice packaging. Like I said, I've already opened it and messed with it, played with it. I have 1 or 2 little things that I'll say about it that aren't just glowing, outstanding reviews, but they're nothing that's really anything that matters too much. But we'll get them up here. Gorgeous gold on it. But I'm going to get them out and put them together now. His tail, of course, because of packaging, comes off. And one thing I have noticed, that if you take it and kind of twist it a little bit, don't just kind of force it, but just twist it a little bit in there, it tends to pop in there a little bit better. And the same with taking it off when you have to rebox it. If you just twist it just a little bit, it tends to pop out a lot easier. I don't know if it was designed that way or, you know, something. But we got that. Put his tail on, and now you got your Tyrex ready to go, ready to destroy stuff. He seems like, from what I've heard, he's a pretty action-packed guy. Just wanting to kick some ass. But I'm going to stand up here. We got full articulation of the arms. Oh, I got to find my camera. We got the shoulders that move and rotate, which is amazing. I'll get up in there on that joint so you can see that it's pretty nice. And then we got this that rotates, which I haven't seen many action figures that do that much articulation, let alone gaming figures like the Infinity have nothing. But the legs have the little ball. Whoa, I missed the camera there. The legs have the little ball joints, as you can see right here. Oh, sorry about the paint on the fingers. I am an artist, kind of. It also kicks in and out. Sometimes I've noticed, this is one of the qualms I have with him, it's hard to make him stand. Maybe if they would make the tail where it could come down and help a little bit, maybe that would stop. But sometimes when I try to sit him up, he wants to fall over a lot. He seems to be standing perfectly fine now, but the only other qualm with him, the only other qualm that I have with him, is this back piece right here. If there was a way, now that I've opened it and closed it a few times, it comes out pretty easily. As you can see, it just kind of snaps in and out. There's no push release on it. But the first time I tried to do it, I thought I was going to rip it to pieces, because I just had so hard time getting that little piece off. So, like I said, the bad things I have to say about this thing are minimal at best. And here's the battery pack. I charged it without having it inside of him before I'd done the videos. That's why it took so long. But it's got the quick release on top. And it just snaps right in there, nice and easy. On the back here, we have 2 buttons. One here, one here. When we get power to it, that's going to control his voice, and then once you put the weapons on it, it controls the lights on the weapons, but we'll see that shortly. We're going to have a loud bang. I'm moving this stupid chair. It's getting in my way. I'm just going to stand up for this video. Quit being lazy, you fat lazy fuck. But anyways, so he's pretty sweet. Like, they're 7-inch tall. You got lights that come on here, here, here. You'll see all that, but this thing is so freaking amazing. I like the core too, but this Tyrex he just looks so boss. Now, I will say I like the light animation on the aqueduct crab better than anything else. But the hammer's pretty nice when it lights up. But they click in. Oh, let me find my camera again. You'll see right here there's a little button that when you push that forward, it just comes out so easy. Like I said, it almost seems like it's kid friendly because of how easy everything just clicks in and out. Then we got the cogwheel, and it just clicks right in. Now what I will do, I think mine might be a little bit messed up on this, but what I'll do is I'll take everything out, and I plan on showing you all the lights and stuff when I'll show all the lights and stuff later on. But then you got this big open spot on the back that is for big old O fans, your flight pack. And another thing I noticed about this flight pack, I don't know if it's designed purposely for that or not, but when it's turned on, and I'll show you, when you turn it this way, this light gets brights up more, and this one dims down. And when you're going back and forth, when you're going forward, they both seem to light up more, and then when you're backing off, they seem to dim down. Hopefully that was not just something that's wrong with my guy, and it was intentional. But it's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and drop everything out. You got a release button on the bottom. I didn't show you this, but that releases it right out. And of course, like I said, the release button on top. But I'm going to leave him in there. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and turn off all my lights. I got about 50 of them on, so give me a second. And it's going to get pitch black in here. But I'm doing that so you'll really see these lights when I turn the action figure on. So you still see a little bit of the glow from my TV, but hopefully it's not too much.
I'm fully energized.
He's fully energized. His little glasses, they're so freaking cute. I don't use cute a lot, but I'm going to use cute a lot. Don't worry.
Mechanical light. Who needs brawn when you got brains?
But just,
I got the tools to break the rules.
these things are so freaking awesome.
Technology.
Every time I hit a button, he just says whatever.
Time for action.
I think that's randomized right now on both buttons. But then we go ahead and put his hammer in his hand.
Time is on our side.
That was my bad. I hit the button.
This'll make me invincible. Almost.
But when you put the hammers in their hands, as you've seen on other videos, they say crap. It's amazing. I love it. Oh, I didn't show shit. Look at that thing. I'm trying to use my TV so I can see where... I'm not doing very good at it. I'm a noob. But every time you hit the button on that side, that hammer goes off.
Yeah, check me out. Gotta
Then,
get the tail into it.
then when you hit the button on this side,
Mechanical light.
he'll just talk because he doesn't have a weapon in that hand. Which is pretty cool. Yet again, more amazing work by these guys. So, let me try to get this where I can see everything better on the TV here. So we're going to go ahead and put this other weapon in his hand.
This is just what I need.
Now it lights up. That's just what he needed. Sounds amazing. Oh, there we go. That's a good angle of my hammer. But these things are just, they're so freaking amazing. I don't, amazing, I keep saying it, but that's the only word I can think about how great of a product this is. And this is just the beta. Oh, now I'm going to put the,
Time to fly.
now you see what I'm talking about. I'll bring it up here so you can see a little better. When I turn it one way, the bottom light lights up more, and that one dims. It's pretty crazy. Like, I don't know if they designed that way, but it's awesome that they did.
Down, man.
Yeah. If you twist them fast,
You're making me dizzy.
you make them dizzy. You can make them sick. Like, there's so much in here. It vibrates. That freaked me out because I forgot about it. But when you hit the buttons, it vibrates a little bit. And that's so freaking cool. Just because it feels like you're swinging it. So you could actually play with these things like they're freaking action figures. Like, me and my son are probably going to take
Check it
the
out.
ones that we bought
Electric slide.
and fight each other and have lights and sound, and we probably won't even be in the freaking game. We'll just beat the crap out of each other with action figures, and that's pretty cool too. So even with it not being part of the game, it talks. We can fight each other. We can have a good time just with standalone action figures. So that's one of the coolest parts of the game, I think, is that everything works independently, but it also works so well together. But I'm going to go ahead and shut this guy off, set him down, and go turn all the lights back on. Most people would edit this out, but I'm not most people. I'm just a fucking idiot, and we're going to keep it in. We like this crap. I wonder if this light's a little too much. Maybe. We'll leave this one off. See what happens. Who cares? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this guy away and bring out the next box. Of course, you know, comes with a charger too. But jacks, I thought I was going to like core more than jacks. I ended up being the opposite, which I'm happy because the graphic picture I got was of jacks. So that's always nice when things work out in that manner. So now, let's get Core's butt out here. Yet again, it has the PlayFusion sticker that tells me it's a limited edition Lightseekers beta figure number 867 of 1000. I'm going to go ahead and crack it open like it's never been cracked before. It has been, I'm a liar. But this is the one that had the actual little Lightseekers envelope in it. That had all my information in the cards. Which I won't show you the cards, but I'll show you the backs. Same cards, I'll just go through them in order like I did before. They'll show up on your screen. So the first one was the tribute card, random, prize. Next in the pack was the Electro Stun. I love the artwork on this one, the little skeleton inside of Cora. Yes, I know I said skeleton. I'm a Nightmare Before Christmas fan, and all skeletons are now skeletons. But anyways, with this card you select another hero. When this card enters play, the hero takes the damage on the turn and must discard one card if they play a card. Pretty simple, one turn and then that's all the corners it has. You got Cora, and that one says that your target takes 1 damage every time you heal for 3 or more. This cannot be increased by effects. Pretty straightforward again. Next we have the Aqua Dart Crab, which is the, I think I said Aqueduct, but, I'm not that intelligent. But the Aqua Dart Crab is the one that I like the light animation on, because it goes through this orange-yellow phase where it looks like it's on fire, and that's pretty sweet. But it has an attack ability, 2 damage, heal yourself for 1 if you have less than 20 health. We got the Sky Rider. It's got a defend ability for healing, discard 1 card. And an attack ability, 4 damage if you discard 1 card. Oh wait, no, I just read that right. Attack ability, 4 damage, you discard 1 card. Don't know why I put the if in there. Next we have the Electra Eel. Attack ability, 2 damage, increase this by 1 if you've played a Lightseeker card or used a Lightseeker ability this turn. Next we have Cold Snap, 5 damage, remove 3 buffs. Pretty straightforward. But I like that Frosty guy. He's pretty sweet. All frosty. And then next we have the Eye of the Storm. It just does healing for the corners. Once you run out of corners, you have to discard. And now we'll get back to the video where we have Cora already sitting there ready, looking all pretty. So let's take the plastic off of her like it's never been done before. Yeah, be as loud as possible, plastic. We're only recording here. And now we have Cora's beautiful body. She's short and stumpy, but I like that. It's fine. So I'm going to pull her out, get the up close and personal on her. But gorgeous, of course, she has the articulation just like Jax does. Hers is just harder to move that one joint. But these are brand new, so, you know, I don't expect them to move perfectly. We got the little leg joints. Oh, she's got all the light up things. And then I like her back a lot better than Jax just because it was easier to get your fingernail in there and just pop it right out. So nothing wrong with Jax, but this one was just a little bit easier. I still like the Jax better. But like I said, also charge this. So it clips in. Just like Jax, the button on the top pops it out. I haven't had any problem getting this stuff out of this box until today. I get on video and my hands don't want to work with me anymore. Just like Jax, the weapons. You got the little slot. You got the little slot, it can only go one way. And it just clicks right in. Same thing. Slot, slot. Click it right in. Like I said, when I turn off the lights, I'll take everything out first and then we'll see what she looks like when she lights up and put on her weapons. We got another backpack. A little button under its butt. Pop it right out. Remember to pull these little levers, pull them forward towards the weapon to pop it out, which is nice because that's the way you pull the weapon to get it out too. So yet again, we'll turn off the lights and turn her on. Flipped it over to her back. You can see when it powers on there.
Ready or not, here we come.
She's got nice. I like this one. It's a little loose on mine. Like I'm not going to wiggle it a lot, but maybe they can make sure that that's in there a little bit more sturdy for any time that a kid's playing with it, maybe. But I forgot to show you on Jax that the head moves completely with the articulation. So we'll put these in and see what she says when they light up and everything.
I hope it's as cool as it looks.
And it is! Let's run it through. And of course all the storm sounds, you know, I like it. Since she is a storm character. Alright, so we'll get the other one in her hand. Hear what she says.
Thanks for the weapon. It's perfect.
And this is a pretty nice one too. With the way it's shaped, you would expect that it would sound like it's slicing through air. But you know, you can't beat that. It's got charge up sound and everything. It's so nice. Come on. So I'm missing the button. Crazy. Alright. And now we'll put in her majestic wings.
Guess I'm a flying fish now.
So nice. And the one thing I've really looked at on both of them is when they have the back end, am I still able to hit the buttons without messing with anything too much? And there's enough clearance and stuff like that. Maybe a little bit more powerful LED on top, but I mean it comes through pretty nice. But she's pretty beautiful at night, all lit up. Like, that's another thing, I had to wait till night to shoot this video, so it would be dark in here. But
I'm a ballerina, a fierce, awesome warrior ballerina.
But they're pretty nice, and I haven't messed with too much action figure stuff. I mean, my son has Disney Infinity like you wouldn't believe. But as far as this type of action figure that actually moves and does things and messes around, I haven't seen much, but I guarantee anything I would have seen, this blows it away.
I'm ready.
So now we have Jackson Core together.
I'm getting dizzy.
Oh, stop getting dizzy. Let's see if I can find the buttons. Wish I could find the buttons a lot faster. These things are pretty awesome. I can just sit there and push the freaking buttons on them all day. They're pretty great. So the only problems I had with them were minor. Nothing really worth noting, other than I noted them. Yeah. But everything plugs in place pretty easily. Everything comes apart pretty easily. The light animation, the fact that it goes through all the colors, the cards, this whole thing that they have going over at Play Fusion just blows my brain to pieces. Because the fact that they've done that much to get all this stuff together, to make all this stuff work. I'm going to go ahead and take Jackson's tail off so we can see.
Out. Gotta get the tail into it. Ah, put me down, man. Ow, watch it.
But the work that they've done to get all this stuff working together the way it is, it blows my mind. I don't know how they thought that they could even pull this off. But not only did they think they can pull it off, in my opinion, they kind of did with flying colors, because these things are amazing. Like I said, I could play with them for hours just the way they are. And they're not even connected to the game yet. I could just, like I said, have sword fights with my son with these things. They're so freaking cool. But that's the unboxing video. Jax, Cora, the Mari, and the Tyrex. Battle it out maybe with me and my son later on. Try not to break them, because I don't want to have to spend the major amounts of money that would cost to replace them. But they're pretty awesome, and you should definitely go to Lightseekers.com. Thank you for interrupting. But you should definitely go to Lightseekers.com. Find out the information about the game at least. You won't be able to get these gold ones, but you can get them in the future when the game comes out. But I don't know what else I can say about this other than they're freaking amazing, gorgeous. Not only pieces of technology, but pieces of art almost. It's It's amazing how beautiful they are and how well they work and sound. Like I said, the cards blow me out of the water. I'm just going to keep rambling on for 3 hours. It's going to be a 3-hour long video about how amazing this game is. No. But I hope everyone who watches this video and people who don't watch this video at least go to Lightseekers and check them out. I think this is going to revolutionize the way video games are made in the future. Because I would love to see, I don't know, Assassin's Creed with some kind of freaking action figure like this that interacts with the game and tells me when I'm low on health and crap. That would be amazing. A little Ezio standing up there, just the way that games can be pushed because of this, in my opinion, is awesome. But we'll see. I have high hopes for this game, and I really hope PlayFusion just knocks this one out of the park. But after seeing these action figures, I don't see how they can mess anything up. So go to lightseekers.com, check it out. I'll see you guys next time I do another video. Take it easy.